In the golden city of Alexandria, a young girl named Cleopatra was born into a world of books, languages, and legends. From a young age, Cleopatra walked the palace halls like she belonged to history. Everyone could see this girl was meant for greatness. While other royals played, Cleopatra studied in secret. She was curious, clever, and determined to understand the world. Unlike other royals, Cleopatra didn't just rely on translators. She learned to speak many languages so she could connect with anyone. After her father's death, Cleopatra became queen at just 18, forced to share the throne with her younger brother. As tensions rose, her brother tried to take full control, but Cleopatra refused to back down. Her brother forced her out of Alexandria, but Cleopatra was not ready to give up her crown. Cleopatra returned to Alexandria, hidden in a carpet, and met Julius Caesar, the powerful Roman leader. Together, Cleopatra and Caesar planned to take back the throne from her brother. War broke out between Cleopatra and her brother, and Caesar stood by her side. Cleopatra won. Her brother drowned fleeing battle. At last, she became Queen of Egypt. At 18, Cleopatra took the throne. Confident, fearless, and ready to rule Egypt, Cleopatra formed a powerful alliance with Julius Caesar. Together, they dreamed of a greater Egypt. Cleopatra gave birth to Caesarion, her son, with Julius Caesar. She believed he was the future of Egypt. Caesar left for Rome. Cleopatra stayed behind, holding their son, her legacy and hope for Egypt. Cleopatra returned to Egypt, strengthening her reign and securing Caesarion's future as heir. When Julius Caesar was assassinated in Rome, Cleopatra was devastated. Her strongest ally was gone. Cleopatra formed a powerful alliance with Mark Antony, drawn together by politics and something more. Cleopatra and Mark Antony ruled together, challenging Rome in one final act of love and power. In the Battle of Actium, Cleopatra and Mark Antony lose everything in an epic naval battle against Rome. Alexandria burns. Cleopatra watches, desperate and powerless. Mark Antony dies in Cleopatra's arms, their love shattered. Cleopatra chooses death over captivity. Cleopatra faces her final moment, proud and unbroken. In a small port town, a young boy named Christopher stares at the endless ocean, dreaming of faraway lands no one dared to reach. Christopher spends hours drawing maps and ships, dreaming big, while others laugh and doubt his wild ideas. As he grows older, Christopher studies everything about the sea, determined to find a new path across the ocean. He presents his bold idea to experts, but they mock him, calling it impossible. Years pass, but Christopher refuses to give up. His dream only grows stronger. After years of rejection, Christopher finally meets Queen Isabella, the one ruler willing to listen and maybe believe. Impressed by his passion, Queen Isabella agrees to fund his voyage. With the Queen's support, Christopher prepares 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, for the greatest journey of his life. In 1492, Christopher and his brave crew set sail into the unknown. No maps, no guarantees, just fate. Weeks pass. The crew grows afraid. No land, only endless waves and growing doubt. One morning, a faint change in the wind and color of the sea sparks a whisper. Land might be close. Suddenly, a sailor shouts from the crow's nest, "Land!" The ship bursts into motion as everyone rushes to see. The ship's near the island. Christopher and crew prepare to land on this new mysterious world. Christopher steps onto the shore, feeling the sand beneath his feet. This is the moment he dreamed of. Christopher takes a deep breath and steps forward onto the land. The island's jungle breathes with color, sound, and mystery. Columbus and the crew discover vibrant flowers and strange fruits, nature's treasures in this untouched land. Columbus stands tall, ready to chase new horizons with courage in his heart. In the cold lands of Scandinavia, a boy named Ragnar dreams of glory. By the fire, young Ragnar listened to tales of warriors in distant lands, dreaming of becoming a legend himself. Ragnar set sail on his very first raid, heart pounding with excitement, chasing glory, adventure, and the treasures of faraway lands. His father's voice echoes through the firelight, sharing lessons of strength, loyalty, and the courage to face any fate. With shaking hands and a burning heart, he steps into his first fight, uncertain, but ready to prove himself. Ragnar sets sail on his first sea voyage, leaving home behind. Excitement and fear mix. His destiny lies beyond the waves. His ship docks and his warriors spring into action, readying for battle as enemy ships approach. The battle begins. Ragnar charges forward, leading his warriors with fierce determination as the clashing of swords fills the air. The battlefield lies silent. Ragnar stands among the fallen, his gaze heavy with the cost of victory. Back in Kattegat, Ragnar seeks solace in his family's embrace, finding comfort amid the warmth of home. In the quiet of night, Ragnar visits the seer, seeking answers about his destiny. The seer's words are cryptic, hinting at glory and tragedy intertwined. Ragnar challenges the corrupt Earl Haraldson and wins, earning the right to lead. His legend begins to grow among the Norse people. Now a king, Ragnar sails toward new lands, chasing glory. Ragnar returns victorious, greeted by the crowd. Lagertha watches, proud but worried, as their bond grows stronger. Ragnar shares his dreams of sailing west, chasing glory beyond the known world. His ambition begins to shape his destiny. Ragnar's name spreads far and wide as tales of his bravery reach distant shores. Jealous kings plot in secret, fearing Ragnar's growing power. Ragnar leads his men into the final battle, their determination clear. Though the battle ended, Ragnar's legend had only just begun. Like, share, comment your thoughts, and subscribe